Hi, I'm Sudhanshu, and today I'm going to answer a very important question which a lot of people ask me that, sir, you have been to a training industry for a long time, and if I need to look out for a good trainer or good training institute for any field, may it be from Salesforce to big data to data science, Java, SQL, whatever, what are the good what are some good points which I should focus on? So here are some good points which you need to focus on and you need to be very clear about them. So point number one is always inquire about the trainer, not the training. That's very, very important because you go to a training institute and they'll tell you a lot of things about that's what they are going to deliver. These are the takeaways. You'll get a lot of job opportunities, XYZ, whatever is there. But you need to be very careful about who is the trainer, right? So a good trainer should be an expert, right, who can explain you the concepts very well with the real-time business scenarios, right? So that can only be possible if the person has worked in the corporate world or they have worked in some real-time projects. I've seen a lot of trainers who have done nothing in their corporate life. From day one they're only been teaching. I don't know how you can get a business scenario just by reading books. You need to face tough situations. Then only you can teach some stories which the person can deliver in their interviews. That's the whole sole way of learning anything, because you need to give an interview. You need to convince a person that you have worked on certain projects, certain scenarios, right? Second thing is, whosoever you are getting training from, he should be an experienced professional. Never get a training from somebody who is less than 5 years of experience, right? Because I have seen people who have like 2 3 years of experience and they claim themselves to be a trainer, right? And they can never tell you because they're still in the learning phase, right? So somebody who claims himself to be a trainer should be at least 5 years plus years of experience. Certification, yes, they should have certain certifications, at least two, and they should have delivered something for the corporates, right? Training to corporate is a difficult job. Training, in-house training, is very easy. If you have done trainings in corporates, that means you have dealt with tough clients, right? Because they'll grill you like anything, right? So always find out a person in a training institute who has done some corporate trainings. Third thing is, there is a jargon which is quite popular nowadays, is real-time trainer or real-time expert. So what does this real-time exactly means is, I know certain people by name, especially in Hyderabad. Whenever I visit, I see a lot of hoardings over there. Real-time expert. Real-time expert means somebody who has worked on projects in companies, right? And those people have no experience, absolutely no experience in any kind of project, right? So that is something which is irrelevant. Never follow such kind of people. They might be fooling you just for the sake of money, right? And believe me, a good trainer is never money minded. He might give you a training for free as well if you are a deserving candidate. I have done it multiple times. So it depends whether you are a deserving candidate or not. And believe me, anything which is really good in the market is not free, right? So never go for cheap training. So I have seen a lot of people offering trainings in just 50%, 30% of the timeline. And what happens is, the first class will be given to you by someone who is an expert, and then the trainers keep on changing depending on their payments, right? So it will be like playing with your career. Never do it. It's very, very important that you need to be very, very serious about what you are doing, because you are doing a training in a very limited time frame. So whenever you go for a training, the first thing which I've already told, that you always need to ask who the trainer is. You will got to know that most of the training institutes hide the face of the trainer, right? This is a big thing. This is a big challenge nowadays, because they are also not sure whether this trainer is going to be continued with us or not, right? And the trainer don't want to disclose his personality, because if he leaves trainings in the middle, then the student might follow him, right, in social media or various platforms, and it will be very difficult for him, right? So never trust a person who is not revealing his identity and he want to teach you. Never ever trust them, right? And one more point, your trainer needs to be brutally honest and not just money minded, and he should be very, very dedicated to his job, right? A lot of part-time trainers are also there, right? I don't say that they are not good, they are very good. In fact, many of them are very good who are doing part-time trainings. They are also working in certain companies as well, right? That's a good thing. You can get a lot of experience from them, and they will be able to tell you a lot of good stories with the tough phases that they have seen in their projects, and there will be a lot of learnings for you, right? So follow a person who is very dedicated, very honest, and who is not a money minded person overall, right? And the last point, based on my experience of 15 years in teaching, a good trainer will not only teach you a concept or a subject, he will mentor you throughout your career. Whatever good trainers I have seen in my life, they are not only trainers but they are mentors. And you will be very lucky if you can find a good one. Hope I answered your question. All the very best and keep learning.